Hey everyone, welcome back to another evening sofa sermon. Hopefully you can all put your soap programs on pause for long enough to watch this video, or I don't know, watch it in the morning. I hope you're all doing well. I've spent the entire day at church today, knocking down a wall, and I want to talk about that. Yeah, interesting stuff. We all lead interesting lives, don't we? Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you after the intro, because I want to talk about knocking down a wall, or building a wall, or walls. What an exciting topic. So I spent the entire day at church today, knocking down a wall, making way for something greater. It's not an easy process at all, and this is why I look like this. Because I've just had a bath. Because the dust got all over me and it was very dirty. And yeah, sure, we're all leading productive and interesting lives. Jack knocked down a wall, and I want to talk about it. What I want to talk about today originally stems from Corinthians 12 verse 14. This is, well, it doesn't originally stem. The idea came when I was whacking a wall, but I came home and I wrote this, and it perfectly sums up what it says in Corinthians 12 verse 14. So if you want to go and read that, please do. So this wall, and why I want to talk about it, is actually surprisingly interesting. I thought about what I was going to say this evening, because the time is, well, evening. It's going on 5 o'clock now. I was thinking about what I was going to say whilst I was knocking down the wall today. See, men can do two things at once. And as I was thinking that the way that the wall is built is very similar to the way that the church works. And it was actually very interesting to me. So I want to take you into this metaphor land. I want to talk about a metaphor. Not a lot of what I'm talking about right now is based, it's not a Bible story. This is just a metaphor that I've made up in my head. And in this metaphor, we are the bricks. Each and every single one of us is part of something bigger, and a bigger structure that has a bigger purpose. Church and a relationship with Jesus is what binds us together, and it keeps us in community together, kind of like the cement or the mortar between all of the bricks. And overall, this big construction is called church. And it's God that keeps us together. When I was smashing down this wall, coming out of the metaphor for a second, not that I'm smashing down God's church, I'm a good Christian boy. I don't want to destroy God's church or hit most of his people with a sledgehammer. But when I was destroying this wall, the hardest part was the first brick. The hardest part was the first brick, because once there was a hole in the wall, the structure was, compromised ever so slightly. And it was easier for me to knock out all of the other bricks. And I'm not saying that after one left, it all fell down, and it was definitely completely just, you knock one brick out and it just fell down. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it was definitely easier once we knocked that first brick out. And like our church, back into the metaphor now, we have a construction that wants to get taller and taller. And if we take away one of these bricks, one of these people, the rest is weakened for the devil to take his sledgehammer and hit it real hard and knock it down. And the wall that I've seen today, once it's down, it ain't going back up. Not very easily. It's a bit of a mess. So we need each other. We need each other to give each other strength. We need each other, every single person, every single brick, to step up and play their role in church. Otherwise, it weakens the rest of us. The devil will take his sledgehammer and he will knock that wall down. If we don't stick together through the help of God, and this is where the next part of the metaphor comes in. We're all the bricks and the things that are holding us together. We can stand side by side, but you can stack bricks side by side and you can put them all up, but the thing that holds them together and that sticks them together is the help of God, is the mortar between them, and it helps us to stay stronger together. The amazing thing about church is that every single person has a place. And if you truly believe in church, and you truly believe in God, and you believe in the growth of this church and of his church as a whole, you won't be that brick that's sitting on the sidelines that I've smashed to pieces, that the devil has smashed to pieces. You'll be right in the middle, holding together with everyone around you, you making them stronger, and them making you stronger. Thank you for watching this video. I completely realised that this was a bit of a shorter video. It's just something that came to me whilst I was knocking down a wall at church today. And I just want to say a big thank you to anybody that helped me, and also a big thank you to everybody that that watches these videos. I realise it's a shorter one. We are very busy, but still wanted to get them out to you, and hopefully this little analogy and this little metaphor helps us understand something about church, that we all need one another, and it's all important that we work together, because once one of us goes, the entire rest of the wall becomes weaker. And all I will say is, we don't just want to build a wall, we want to build a whole, in the metaphor, we want to build a whole, city with God's name on the top. And I strongly believe we can do that if we stick together. So thank you once again for all your love and support, and thanks for watching this video. Hit the like button